game starts out in a place called Dark Beauty Castle. You're chasing the White Rabbit. You're chasing Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, trying to find a way out of Wasteland. So far, the response has been incredible. This is the first time I've worked with a character in a situation and with a publisher that actually reaches a broader audience. And it's really cool because kids and adults, boys and girls, men and women, everybody seems to be liking it equally. I absolutely thought about the fact that this could be a way to get not just games in general into the hands of people who don't usually think about games. I mean, Disney fans, I think they're going to have a great time with this, even if they've never picked up a controller. But beyond that, I think this is a great opportunity to get the whole idea of choice and consequence, which is kind of a common thing in game design these days, into the hands of people who've never experienced it. One of the first things I realized, one of the first things I was told actually by John Lasseter and many other people was, no, Disney's not about entertainment for kids. It's about entertainment for everyone. And they really take that mission seriously. Origin came up with a job offer before the Imagineers could, so that's the only reason I'm a game developer today, I guess. There's no point in doing something that just sort of sits on a shelf and sells some copies and then it's gone. I think probably a little too much about the word legacy. I want to leave something behind. I want my projects to leave something behind, and I hope this one does that. I hope it brings Oswald back. I hope it makes people think about Mickey in a different way and Disney in a different way, perhaps. So I hope people think about it as a little turning point for Disney games and for me personally. One of the first things we realized was that we wanted to give Mickey control over the stuff he's made of, ink, paint, and he's a cartoon character. And so as soon as you start saying your core game mechanics are drawing and erasing, people start moving their hands around like they have a brush or a pencil in hand. And so gestural control was something that we knew would be really, really valuable for the game. And we come up with some other cool ways to use the gestural controls that the Wii allows us. So the Wii was a critical element, I think, in the game's success, at least from a creative standpoint. Certainly, I think gestural control will be a part of our future, but is it the future? No more than any other one thing is the future of games. We have a rich, beautiful, vital future that's pretty broad and pretty all-encompassing. The most promising development for me is the glasses-free technology that we're going to see on the 3DS. And there are already some TV manufacturers coming out with much larger versions of that. So I think when that gets perfected, we'll know a lot more about the future of 3D. But absolutely, 3D is going to be here for a while, and it's going to influence game design in ways that I can't even imagine. There are two things I hope the game is remembered for. One is I hope people, are reminded what an incredible, heroic action figure Mickey can be. He hasn't featured in a story in a while now. And so it's really kind of an honor to get to put him in a story and present him as a hero, the way he was early in his career and in the 40s, especially. So that's a pretty cool thing. The other thing is I hope people remember this as the time when Oswald made his big comeback. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, Disney's first cartoon star, is appearing for the first time in a Disney story since 1928 in this game. That may be the biggest honor of all, actually, bringing a character back that the world's forgotten. So I hope he's a big star, in a couple of years.